got a different partner again. So that's the glutton for punishment.
Welcome back to Slice for day one of the Avalanche Squirt Classic. Next up on the docket is Verona in the home orange. And they will be taking on DePere in their away dark uniforms. Roster for the DePere Voyagers. Number 2 is Vincent Davidson. Number 5 is Hurley Nolter. 7, Keaton Link. 12 is Landon Smith. 14, Carter Hurley. 17 is Benjamin Argall. 18 is Braden Memkin. 20, Maverick Charbonneau. 25, Kendall Spice. 26, Owen Delvaux. 34 is Mason Patrick. Not Patrick Mason. 38 is Finn McDonough. 39, Sawyer Jensen. And number 40 is Owen Brill. The goalie, who's wearing number 29, I don't see on the Voyagers B roster, unless it's the number 24 from the A roster.
I don't know, we'll have to see if we can pick it out from the crowd. Otherwise,
Roster for the Wildcats of Verona. Number 2 is Lennon Buell. 12, Kendall Mix. 13, Coulter Brooks. 14, Guy Kuprianchik. 22, Rose Matilla. 32 is Landon McGlynn. 38 is Theodore Fowler. 39, Parker Lindo. 46 is Sloan Pieper. 42, Dane Soderstone. And number 54, Ryder Harmon. This Verona team lost to Monroe earlier today. They were the 10:30 match. And let's see, DePere. I believe DePere lost against Milwaukee Winter Club. And that was the 10:45 match. We already know that the Verona C team that we'll be watching here shortly, they will be in the first game tomorrow at 8 a.m. taking on the Milwaukee Winter Club B team at 8. And this DePere B team will then take on Monroe at 11:45. So right now, those are the only two games that we know for sure. Know a little bit more after the next match, which is the 4:45 game. We're running about 20 minutes behind.
it's not bad, really.
Not for this late in the day, anyway. All right, let's get ready to drop the puck. Oh, no.
Oh. That's a hard one for a goalie.
You really need to replay that.
Probably not, but it is a goal.
So technically, DePere gets on the board first. You got it switched around.
I do. Oops, sorry.
That'll be icing on DePere.
There, I got it now? My shots are still off. There,
Verona has a shot.
it does.
Sure. DePere changes out 3. It's why you didn't see too many blue shirts chasing that one down. Nice block for DePere. That shot was a laser. That'll be icing on DePere.
Oh my goodness, the clock wasn't even running. Yeah, it's getting later in the day. Sorry. That's going to be my excuse. Too early, too late.
When is the perfect time for you?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there one?
I don't know.
Noon hour?
shot for Verona. That was loud.
I did have a couple of pretty good games there, though. Where I felt like I was in the groove. It's such a strenuous job running the clock.
Can be mentally fatiguing. Good save.
Play penalty?
Verona penalty.
All right, DePere power play.
That's a 2-minute penalty.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I did that right. So technically, DePere is still on a power play. I just didn't know how to put a 2-minute penalty in.
See where the 1 is highlighted blue?
Yeah.
You change that to 2 minutes.
Oh, you change it with the.
You have to double click on it and type it in.
Oh, type it in. Okay. I will know what to do if we have this again.
Are you sure?
I hope so. Oh. I'm thinking about I should probably stand up or something. Get some blood flowing.
So Verona doing a really good job at killing this power play. Yeah. "11 seconds remaining on the power play."
Ooh, pour some sugar on me. We get Def Leppard. That was like the first album I ever bought. Or asked for. I don't remember if I bought it or if it was a Christmas present.
Hysteria.
Yeah. Is that the one that had pour some sugar on me? It must be.
Yep. Good defense by Verona. Able to get enough of a stick on that to keep it from threatening to go in. Didn't have a whole lot on that shot, and goalie's able to pounce on it. Match of the two goalies that aren't in the roster.
You don't know the name of either of them.
Either of them.
That hurts you, doesn't it?
It does. It pains me as a goalie enthusiast. Wise move. Whoever you are, 18. I'm not bitter at all.
Oh, what's... Now that we're hearing music, I'm like, what is every song?
Sounded like Journey. So let me rephrase that. It sounded like Steve Perry singing.
Look at that. 14 seconds. I'm getting it back. Right?
Back in the groove. The New York groove.
Kiss would be proud. Or Kiss would be proud. The band, right?
Probably only Ace.
That was was that only his song?
That was on his solo album. And
sorry.
actually, he didn't even write that song. That was a cover.
I just associate that with Kiss, but I suppose you're right. Since it's technically his single, it is not them.
Which I still find hilarious that Ace's solo album. Now, Gene will say that since the time that they first were released till now, he will say that he has the most album sales. But
That's debatable.
it still doesn't change my mind that Ace's album is better than his.
Oh, is that what you're... Okay. And sales don't usually mean that. You know, you can buy something you hate
Why would you do that?
because you didn't know you didn't like it until you bought it. Granted, I hope that doesn't happen all that often, but if you're just a fan of the person and you bought it, and then you're like, damn, I don't like this.
This is how boy bands get popular.
So, DePere is still ahead by 1. Going into the second period.
Technically, yes.
Does it look like there's too many people
Well,
out
yeah,
there?
there's like 9 DePere people.
It's like, yeah, there's a few too many men on the ice.
Hey, you know, if you're not trying. Do you think they would have noticed? Be like all those kids versus parent games at the end of the year. Remember that?
Yeah. That ended up happening at the end of most of those games, yes.
Come on with it now. Fun fact, Gene Simmons is out touring with his own band now.
So he didn't retire. Well, he didn't. They probably finally decided to retire Kiss, but he's not retiring himself.
I think what they were retiring was Kiss with the Makeup. And then going out on tour with the moniker of Kiss.
Oh, a little bit of a pile there.
Because you know Gene's going to play Kiss songs. At least the ones
Well,
that he wrote.
Yeah, he's gonna play anything they're gonna let him. Yeah.
Paul, I'm pretty sure Paul has moved on to other adventures as that puck goes out of play.
Look at that, 10:42 matches the clock.
Amazing.
I know. Well, I like this song too.
Met Paul Stanley down at the NAMM convention in Nashville back in the
If I remember right,
90s?
he came back saying he was really tall.
Yeah, he's actually tall in real life, well, compared to me, but he's, I would say 6'2", and dude had very broad shoulders. Now, this was back in 96 or 97, something like that.
I was going to say, I want to say 97.
I think it was 97, too. Real nice guy. I guess Gene's tall in real life as well.
There's a little shoving there.
I think they were dancing. I can't recommend going to Nashville in summer, though.
Was it hot and sticky?
Oh, it was so humid.
Kind of like Florida?
I don't
Probably-
remember Florida being humid.
Oh, yeah. Florida is humid. Although Tennessee is probably a bit better. Florida's got, all that water around it. But, yeah, anything. Washington, D.C., when I went there during the summer, that was horrible. Granted, I was in FFA and we were wearing corduroy jackets. That doesn't help.
Oh, my God, no. Man, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do it. Definitely didn't do it right in front of the referee either. Wasn't me. It was another 38. Oh, that's the second time he's in that box.
How can you tell it's second?
Because it's the same number.
Oh.
He was the one that was in there for the 2-minuter.
Oh. Ooh. So we have a DePere power play. I do like that word, power play. It does kind of come off. A word combination.
It's one P-word, Jesus, short of being an alliteration, which is
Alliterations come across or come off well, right?
I love alliterations. Love them. Alliterations are the vocal equivalent of Mike and Ike's for me.
You do like Mike and Ike's. When I went to Ace Hardware the other night, I asked if they had Mike and Ike's because it was by the register. They had a bunch of candy, and it's just easier to ask than to look through all the candy. And he said something about, I don't know. And I said, well, I'm looking for my husband. I said I try to get that whenever I'm near candy or whatever. I forget what they said now. Something about buttering you up or something.
Hey, I can be bribed. Pretty easy. Delayed penalty coming up on DePere.
So now we have a Verona power play.
Good job by DePere to get that puck out. And looks like that's going to be a tripping penalty on DePere.
Yep, that's definitely tripping. He's like,
You got to get in the box.
you got to take the penalty.
We weren't just taking a stroll over here to the scores table for the heck of it. You got to get in there, son. So for 12 seconds, Verona's going to have a 5-on-3 power play. DePere almost gets a shorthanded goal. What a shot and a goal for DePere. Number 12. That's Kendall Mix. No, wrong team. Number 12, that's Landon Smith. So DePere now leads by 2. Verona still with a power play. That was a shorthanded goal for DePere. Good stop by the goalie. Power play is over. So DePere gets a shorthanded goal. And extends their lead. Now it's 2-0. Shot misses just to the right. Goalie's left. Nice move. DePere changing out everybody else. Delayed penalty coming up. On Verona. And the goalie's going to have to go all the way back.
Oh, he was trying to get off.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. That's a hard one to do when it's on the other side. All right. DePere power play. Different player this time, though, right?
Different player, yes.
Number 2. Excuse me. I was gonna say it. Yep. Oh, wait. I was like, there's too much orange. But then one was decided, or ended up skating off.
So, 1:05 remaining in the second period. DePere grasping onto a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, cheerleaders. Nice.
I don't know what they're spelling.
Wildcats?
I don't know. Is that what they said?
I
They asked for way too many letters for me to remember what the beginning letters were. So 13 seconds now.
Oops. 1, 2, 3.
So they're calling the one kid by his last name, which is throwing me off.
Which one is that?
Hurley.
Oh,
Because I'm like, are they saying Harley?
oh, because, yeah, our cat's name is Harley, so it makes sense that you hear familiarity in it.
And
Kind of like you see the human brain is programmed to see smiley faces. Did you know that?
programmed to see smiley faces?
Yeah, your brain looks for humanity in everyday objects.
My brain avoids humanity at all costs.
It was on I think it was the not sci-fi, science channel. It was and they talk about that like a lot. If you see like faces and things, that's because your brain is looking for it.
Like when you finally decide to buy a new vehicle and all of a sudden you see that type of vehicle everywhere when you didn't see it anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, I forget the name of that. It's got a German name to it, and I can't remember what it is.
But that's why they like when they look out in outer space and they find familiar, familiar objects. It's not really that they look like that. It's that your brain is looking for that. And of course, once you see it and you point it out to somebody, I dare you to not see it anymore. The human brain does pretty interesting things.
The human brain, in one hand, is like the most intricate, amazing. Just like the processes that it can do is can be mind-boggling, and then on the other hand, it is awful at storing information.
I don't know if it's storing it so much as it is retrieving it.
Well, it has a problem retrieving the information that is stored
Yeah.
correctly. The brain will have a tendency to fill in things.
Yep. It's looking for shortcuts.
It's like people say that, I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I can remember the words to a song from 1986. Well, that's because one thing's short-term memory and the other is stored in long-term. It also matters if you were in a logical mind state of mind, God. Or if you were in like a fear, flight, fight mode, it's going to store things separately.
Yeah, that makes sense. Stores it a little bit different. Well, and that's why, like, if you want to remember something, you need to associate it with something elaborate. Your brain will remember something like that, especially if you picture it over and over again. That's all those memory tricks.
I don't think it has to be elaborate.
Elaborate enough for you. Like, that was always how you were supposed to remember names. Like, a class I took at one time said, okay, so my name is Mindy Over, right?
Chicka Slim Shady.
Granted, you know the TV show Mork and Mindy if you're old enough. And Mork was from Ork, and he came to Earth in an egg. And to remember my name, you could remember Mork and Mindy, and then remember the egg as an O with a Bert doll in his hand. And that elaboration was supposed to help you remember my name because it was related everything and was intricate. makes I know. But it made sense to me. I mean,
That's all that matters. The thing that I was going to relate is there's I can easily recall what the Spanish word for blue is because of how a classmate of mine remembered it. It was so funny to me that I'll never forget that Azul is blanking blue. My classmate was frustrated with the fact that he couldn't remember that Azul was Spanish for the word blue. So he was frustrated and he said, Azul was freaking blue. And that's how I remembered it.
yep. See, memorable, as in it is out of the ordinary, maybe, or I don't know.
As long as it's memorable to you. That's a good Billy Joel song.
What's that?
Pressure. It's not one you hear too terribly often for Billy Joel's. Have you heard Fallout Boy's updated version of We Can't Start the Fire, or We Didn't Start the Fire?
I do believe Xander played it for me.
I was
Yes.
disappointed that it wasn't, because one of the things that makes the original is that it's done in order, in sequential order.
Fall Out Boy didn't get the memo on that, huh?
No, they went for the easy to rhyme aspect instead. And it just, I don't know, it frustrates me. Because I'm like, it's not in order. It's not in chronological order. You want to impress me? Have Stevie take the wheel for a while.
Stevie, who? Huh? I think I lost something.
That was an inside joke to apparently myself.
I kept thinking Stevie Nicks, but I don't think that's what you're talking about.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, Stevie Wonder.
DePere scores.
Oops, wrong one. This one and that one.
All right. So 8:25 remaining in this one. DePere now leads 3-0. Their first goal actually coming as a gift. Verona scored on themselves.
Oh, it was on themselves?
It was on themselves.
Oh, I didn't realize that when I ran the replay. Sorry.
And Verona gets one back. Just like that. There goes the shutout.
No wonder you thought it was nuts to run the replay.
Well, I'm like, do we really need to see that again?
Yeah, no, I did not realize it was on themselves. I was thinking, well, you still, yeah. I apologize. Didn't even realize. I just thought it was a bad goal that, it snuck in the way it did.
Well, it was certainly, the goalie was not expecting it. Hey, you guys. And that's a penalty.
I was gonna say, all right. So Verona power play, correct?
Yep. That penalty was on number 5, Hurley Nolter. Noltner. So they were saying Hurley and not Hurley. What are the odds of that? So DePere doing a great job of killing the power play. Even getting off a shorthanded attempt, and the power play is now over.
Nice save.
For a second, I didn't think the goalie had a chance at that. Prove me wrong.
Oh.
Under 5 minutes remaining in this one. That's going to leave a mark. Five on 3 there. DePere not in too big of a hurry to get back on defense. Surprisingly, it doesn't come back to hurt him that time. That'll be icing though. Come here, come over here. Timeout.
That was an interesting way to call a ref over.
Coming up next, Verona taking on the Winter Club, both 8 teams. And then, well, that's obviously going to be late because that was supposed to start a minute ago.
Oh, we're a game behind now, huh? Ugh.
Well, not a whole game. We're getting to be at least a period.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, period.
And then 6 p.m.-ish game. DePere A team taking on Verona's A team. So it'll be like this, but maybe a different outcome. And then the last match tonight, the Milwaukee Winter Club B team taking on Monroe. And then we'll pack it up and bring it back tomorrow. For Championship Sunday.
Oh, there was an empty net, and I didn't notice.
What am I even paying you for?
I know it.
So DePere scores an empty net goal.
I just didn't. Oh, I guess I should have. I don't know if this will have the replay or not because I was just.
No, go back to main.
Okay. I did not realize. I wasn't expecting anybody to be pulled at this time.
So they got a goal.
I was gonna say I got to give somebody a goal.
DePere.
So it's 4-1.
It's 4-1.
Okay. I still can't see the scoreboard, so. Well, I can see the time, and that's about it.
You're not bolted down to the chair, are you?
No, and I can lift up and kind of see it. It's just for you to tell me, it just feels easier. I'm a little lazy, sorry.
Penalty coming up on Verona. P. Diddy.
Is that Verona?
That was against Verona. Yes.
So it's a DePere power play.
It is.
2:35, got it.
Well, I mean, if they want to do a 5-on-3, they could. I don't know why. Good save. .26 seconds remain on the DePere power play, with DePere leading 4-1. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. So 22 and a half seconds remaining in this one. It's going to end in DePere's favor. Very likely. And it does. So 4-1 is the final from this one. On Verona C, this Verona team will be playing at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning against Milwaukee Winter Club B team. And this DePere team will play next at 11:45 a.m. tomorrow against Monroe. So I'm going to step aside and change out some graphics, and we'll be back with Verona and Milwaukee Winter Club.